And especially like you gotta know your personality. See, I'm not gonna say I have an addictive personality, but sometimes I like to keep trying stuff. Not gonna lie. So like I know like for me it wouldn't be anything good to start because I might keep doing it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's the thing about me, and it's like I've always felt like that too. Like got an addictive personality, but I feel like that's just being. It can be used like you can flip that shit like okay, you have a addictive personality. That can also mean you're good at building habits. It don't always gotta be good habits, but you're good at building habits. So that means you can build better build habits that are better for you as well, instead of just always seeing it like as I got an addictive personality and just thinking about drugs and shit like that. Like you can use that shit in other areas of your life.
You definitely can. Just speaking of that, start running, literally start lifting, doing something, just get into it, and just keep balling, and just keep doing it. But on to the next thing. How do you feel about TikTok, man?
TikTok?
Yeah, I know you don't got a TikTok. Have you?
I don't have TikTok, but I think it's like crack, man. It's like the same thing we were just talking about. Like it's a drug. Every time you scrolling, like you'll get on there. Like they say, the average TikTok user spends more time on TikTok than the average YouTube watcher spends watching YouTube videos.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, because you're watching way more longer form content on YouTube most of the time. But YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, anything that's like, okay, they got you in the motion to keep swiping, looking for that next thing that's going to make you laugh. Like, so much time can pass you by. You just keep watching these 14-second videos and looking for that next one that make you laugh a little bit. That shit is like crack. It's definitely bad for your attention span, bad for your health in general, and bad for your progress.
Definitely, I feel like it's very detrimental because you don't realize how much time you're spending wasting on it. And I'm not saying I've never done this. I definitely have, because I do have TikTok. But I've definitely cut back. Like you're not just gonna see me swiping on TikTok. Well, there's no way. I just can't, cause it's so like when I get on, it be so much pick me stuff. It's like, what's the thing? There's cheese. You know how cheese is like the receptors in your brain.
Yeah, like cheese is.
It's like has the same, like it activates the same receptors
as heroin and opiates.
Yeah, I feel like TikTok's the same way. It reacts. It's just like that.
Yeah, like anything that's instant gratification, your mind can get hooked on it so fast because it's like you get a little like that laugh and that little light feeling, like however them TikToks make you feel while you watching it, the reason why you're on there. And see me, that's why I kind of train myself. Like even if I'm looking at a reel on Instagram, I'm not looking at that next reel no matter what it is, because they always try to swipe you into some shit without you even pressing nothing.
That is very true. So I feel like it's just best to stay away from that kind of stuff, or like really limit your time to it. Like if you gotta set an alarm on your phone, like okay, I'm on here for this amount of time, then I'm off.
It's all type of apps that you can use to stay off those apps too as well, like things that like time limiter apps and shit like that. If you want, to be honest, if you on a self-improvement journey, unless you on there like making money and you putting out content and shit like that, you really shouldn't be on there at all, to be honest.
You shouldn't. Really,
you already 9 times 10, if you got TikTok, you have at least 2 other social medias, like. And if you're not using any of them to make bread, like, what are you doing? Yeah. Wasting time like a motherfucker.
Wasting time. And when you're wasting time, you're losing money in real life. You're losing money. But hey, that's just like if you're trying to get money. Like if you trying to be out here being regular, like then just go swipe the TikTok. Keep swiping.
And a lot, like, it don't even get us wrong, because it's not even about getting money. It's just money is the tool that you can use to bend reality, literally. And to gain your freedom and gain everything and it's a tool. Money is not abundance, but having money, it makes it easier for you to live an abundant life.
Definitely, very abundant. Like it was like the three things, like abundance and money, abundance and time, and then like to be able to work wherever you want to go.
Yeah. Like freedom of location.
Yeah, there it is. Freedom of location. Yeah, shout out to Holmes. Yeah, freedom of location. And I feel like that's all everybody wants. Like no matter who you are, like who wouldn't want to just travel to Jamaica whenever they want?
Facts.
It's just you got to put in the work. That's all it really is. Like
set up those passive things that allow you, and set up passive things and set up things that allow you to work remotely from wherever you want to work. And you can have something physical and it can still be passive. Like if you have a restaurant, store, or any type of thing, once you at the point where you have someone managing and a whole structure of employment structure under it, like you're fine. You can go check in every now and again, make sure shit's smooth, but most of the problems is gonna be the manager's thing to worry about.
Definitely. And then once you get to that point, you're good. You have nothing else to worry about. Like, granted, you still gonna have problems, but like, and I read somewhere like everybody has problems. It's just like more successful people are better at handling their problems.
Mm-hmm.
Straight like that.
That's all being a quote unquote geniuses, or like that's, I believe Einstein said something like this, as far as like it's not that he's just so much smarter than everybody. It's just that if he comes to a problem, he's gonna stick with it longer than with the average person. Most people, they get to that first wall of resistance and they kind of shut down and don't want to fuck with it no more. But it's like each different level of resistance, that's you in another like level of just being like a person, because you stick with shit longer than most people would.
Definitely. And that's all it is, just being consistent. Like, yeah, like, and you gotta know when you reach these problems, they're problems for a reason. Like, they're just gonna help you get better. So once you overcome this problem, you're gonna be a better person. And eventually, like, you just keep getting better and better and better, and leveling up. Then you can go be in fucking Turkey, Cabo, chilling, relaxing, drinking on my time. You don't gotta worry about shit no more. That's how I feel about it.
But yeah, like that's how I be feeling about like running. It's like you just keep going. Like a lot of times I be like, you get aches and pains, but it's like, can I still move? Like, and a lot of times you'll get past the point, you'll break those mental limits in your head.
Yeah. And that's really, and that, when I say running translates to like low-key so much shit in your life, it does. For the simple fact, if you can go out here and just run, just like every day, even if it's not a life, you can just push yourself to run, you'll just start to see your life get better automatically, just for the simple fact you're getting yourself out of your comfort zone. Who wakes up and is like, I want to go run today? Like, especially since a kid, like nobody's just running for fun.
Yeah, like even like some people, like I've heard like people say like cause I ran track before, they'll be like, oh, you're just running for fun now. We running this is like training for other sports. Like if you're playing football, it benefits you to run track because you're gonna learn proper running form and stuff like that, and ways to be faster and things like that. But yeah, like I forgot what I was gonna say.
Bro, but still, it translates to so many different aspects in your life. Like you start, and that's just starting good habits. Boom, you was talking one foot after the other, and then it's the same like that in everything you want to do. Let's say you want to start a YouTube channel. It's literally one foot after the other. It's the same concept. You just gotta apply it different. Really? Like just start off slow, maybe one video here, one video there, 1 mile here, 1 mile there, and you just gradually increase.
Oh yeah. It was about the running for fun. Like I was just saying like it helps you in other sports, and like we trying to win. Niggas trying to get medals and shit like that. Like it's not just for fun when it come to track, but outside of that, no one just wants to go out there and run. But if you can do it, you can be consistent. Just like with anything else, you're gonna be successful.
Definitely. And then it's going to transmit to other aspects of your life. If you're consistent in one thing, you're going to start to be consistent in others. Like, it literally translates. Like, especially like, or doing, and it builds discipline too. Like taking cold showers and shit. That's like everything that sucks literally just builds discipline.
It makes it makes you better. And that's what that's the core essence of how Hamza be saying, like, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Like, that's what it is. Like, you're not gonna, especially as a man, like we don't have no choice of how the fuck you feel. Cause like we were saying the other day, no one gonna give a fuck. Still gotta do it. If you want to be successful, you still gonna find a way to do what you need to do.
Definitely. But as you said, that's only if you want to be successful. It's okay to be average, bro. I promise it's okay to be average. If you want to go live an average life, go do it. In real life.
I mean, that's cool and shit, but I don't know. I feel like you got one, like, it's always gonna be average people. But hopefully, if you watching this, you know you only got one life. So if you got some dreams or aspirations, shoot for the fucking stars. Get rich or die trying, for real, you know?
Real life. Real life. Get rich or die trying. But just know, like, if you choose to be average, you gonna regret that shit. Though, like, don't get me wrong, we all got consequences. Every action has a reaction. So I go out here and run today, I'm gonna be better tomorrow. If I choose not to run today, sit in the house and eat donuts all for your day, it's gonna reflect tomorrow. I'm gonna be fat. But
that's what I love about working out, because it's like you keep being consistent, you're gonna see your results. Like, it might not be like, you might go that first 2 weeks and you might not see any results, but over time, just keep being consistent, keep pushing through them days when you don't want to do it, you gonna see results.